So, quick question, especially for the men who are watching me. We need your answers. Try to answer this as honest as you can. So, do you prefer women who are went all the way and acquire features they don't have? Do you prefer women that are probably it would be easier for them to change their DNA than to do another plastic surgery? This phrase actually belongs to Joan Rivers. I think it's hilarious. Or is it something about that very pure, very natural beauty that people are losing their crap about? Sorry, I couldn't come up with something faster. Um, I have been watching kind of from far this whole scandal with this kind of like American Girl Next Door, very cute, but kind of in the 90s, you could see girls like Sydney Sweeney at probably next door. She is naturally beautiful. She doesn't look like she had whole lot of surgery done, a whole lot of stuff done, and that's why I think that men find her attractive because she's just being in her natural habitat, wearing her jeans, uh, just doing something so simplistic, so natural, normal. She's not a trans. She's not looking like Kardashians with 500 operations where you cannot recognize her. I think that in this ugliness that we have, um, when people see something more natural, something more normal, it seems to them like controversy. When you see a woman that is either that is not a victim of plastic surgery, that is just her normal self, it's kind of creates a controversy. It's especially if she is certain ethnicity. America has gone insane. I was in at the store the other day. I was at the grocery store. I really wish that I would have had a camera with me, a phone to take a picture. I was at the grocery store. It was probably about 11 p.m. I usually don't go to the stores that late, but that just was a circumstance. And there was a woman. I don't even know how to describe it. I wish is that I would have had a camera and maybe I would blur her face or just make it from the side. The way this woman allowed to herself to go to the store was just mortifying, and not even for me. Not only for me. So I was at the cashier packing some goodies, and this young woman, I assume she was anywhere from maybe 25 to 35. I don't know. It's hard to say. The way she was walking past by me, that was so scary that if I would have a child, a son, a little boy, a little girl with me, I would probably try to distract them because this woman, she didn't wear proper undergarments. It was just I don't even know if I want to describe what I saw, but I couldn't hide the horror in my eyes. It was a woman that, she looked like she was about 9 months pregnant with all the attributes of that. I don't think she really was pregnant, but she was just really inappropriately dressed. There was no undergarments. There was, yeah, she looked like she's about to burst. I don't think she was pregnant. It didn't look like it. It looks like that she was just really ridiculously overweight and not wearing proper underwear. There is no bra. There is some kind of clothes that you wear when you get up from your bed to go use a bathroom. And she was walking like this past me. I still have that image in my mind. I almost thought to like try to find it online just to show in some videos on my channel for ladies to take some more pride. It doesn't matter your body type. It doesn't matter that she was so ridiculously out of uh, uh, out of shape. This is not what this is about. The shock that she was not even trying to pretend that she was not at her home in her own bathroom. No, she was walking around. She was yawning. She was walking so slowly, like she's at night, like there is a nightstand and she's in her kitchen. Totally relaxed, like wearing some kind of shorts that look like underwear, and just it was so disgusting. Yeah, she's depressed, we're all depressed, okay? You can put clothes on. There are children, there are little girls that would be scared of that. There are little boys and teenage boys. I don't want to describe the details of her body. I find it kind of inappropriate, but if I tell you that was exaggerated and insane, all she need to do is to wear a cardigan, a dress, and undergarments that women supposed to wear. Yeah, I was in a stage of shock. Otherwise, I probably would try to take a selfie, and not selfie, but a snap a photo. Probably would blur her face, but we are living in a crisis. So we have women that completely given up. Hi everybody, I'm gonna read all of your comments. Thank you so much for joining. We are right now in a crisis of women who are completely giving up, feel like they can go in public looking like who did it and why, disregard that there could be children, there could be teenagers, they could be, little girls that would be scared of this, and so is little boys. And it's just inappropriate. Nobody needs to see your body parts. Like not a single person needs to see that. And on the other hand, we have women that are extreme into plastic surgery, that trying to create beauty that they can only have after a number of operations, and it doesn't even look like beauty. That they put so much on the outside that it looks like their soul left their body, because it's a surgery after surgery after surgery, and they just look insane in a different way, as if they couldn't put the natural beauty, using some beautiful clothes and makeup, but most importantly, have something inside of their heart. The problem with women like the Kardashians, for example, is that they abandon their soul. Like their soul abandons their body. So no matter what they chop, no matter what they add, they look like their eyes made out of glass. There is this one extremely talented girl on YouTube. I know she's on Instagram too. I will put a link to her channels. She is so extremely talented. She kind of have a bit of a resemblance with Kardashians, except she's really naturally beautiful. She mastered the eyes of making the soulless look, when she just like eating her salad. Like the way she mastered it, I've never watched a episode of Kardashians in my life, but I love watching her sometimes. I don't watch now, but she is so wildly talented because she makes it so hysterical and funny just by kind of mimicking their soulless existence. So I assume, and I want men in the chat to help me, I assume that the reason that Sydney Sweeney's jeans commercial made such a splash and so much hatred, because she wasn't a trans, she wasn't ridiculous, she is not ridiculously or overweight at all. She is not, she doesn't, it doesn't look like she has plastic surgery. She looks like she's just a normal girl. Even if she had ever something touched or done, it doesn't show. She doesn't have lips like a fish. She just feels extremely natural, like she just, I don't know, in college or high school, and she got her car. Yeah, she has very feminine shapes, but I think that in this world of ugly, she got such a criticism and such a, especially lefties losing their crap because she's just normal. She is just a normal girl. She's just a normal girl for her age, for her type. And it's really funny to me because when they were talking about, wow, she was saying about the jeans, about her eyes being blue, and she never said that these were the only good jeans in America. Everyone else have representation. We have so many beautiful Latin women. We have so many beautiful African American black women. We have that are models, actresses. We have such a variety of women, Eastern European women. So she never said that the only good genes I have, the only good genes. She had never said that. She just said these are genes, and I find it hilarious that genes as clothes and genes as genetics are really a really amazing and funny play of words, right? It's pretty funny. What if she was AI? Well, she's just a normal girl. She's a normal, attractive. She has kind of this northern European style of beauty. Nobody ever said that that's the only style of beauty. In fact, some different men and different women too. We have different preferences. Like for example, she's not particularly my type, as I would say. There are some other women that I feel extremely inspired by, but I can admit that she is a pretty girl, naturally pretty girl. I don't know her. And, I wish that women would learn is that seeing beauty in another woman doesn't make you any less beautiful. Even if she is very slim and you're overweight. Even if she is very young and you are older and more mature, a lot more mature. Even if she is sort of Northern Slavic, uh, and you're, I don't know, African or Latin, or I don't know, from some islands, Asian. Seeing the beauty, the variety of beauty is a joy of this life. It's like a garden. And guys who are watching me, who wants to find a beautiful, loyal, amazing woman, always, I can give you a life hack for life. Always listen to what a woman say, how she reacts to other women. Always hear her reaction to other women. When she casually passing by, when she looking at the magazine, when she watching maybe some videos, when she say, "Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, this is gorgeous." If you are with a woman that sees beauty in other women, they are no matter if they're young or old, no matter who they are, but if you only pay attention to this one thing, you will know what kind of attitude the woman have. It doesn't. I always tell ladies, don't tell a man your imperfections. Most likely, he doesn't care. You might think it's your imperfection. He might love a curvy girl. He might love a girl with a fuller body. Or he might love a skinnier girl. Never tell a man, don't point his attention to things you feel insecure about, because maybe he feels that that's a part that he loves about you. And what you can do anyway, it's all a lottery. I mean, we can try to maintain something, we can try to maintain our body, our beauty. It's some of us, some women won the lottery and it's gorgeous. Some women just seem to never age. I remember watching these beautiful women from Brazil, and I was maybe like 19 years old, and I remember watching these beautiful women from Brazil, and they were like in their 50s. It was like they look like total babes. They looked amazing. Their skin, they were all, I think, like grandmas, but they for me, being with my background, Oh, hello, hello, Elsa, saying I'm next to Brazil, I'm in Paraguay. I remember looking at this because back then, when you were when you was that young, you feel like 50. It's like life is over. And I remember like, how is that even possible? And they have those amazing bodies and amazing skin, and they had this like vibrancy about them. I remember they just knocks how to say this, knock my socks off. And I'm a woman and I'm very straight, but they were so beautiful that I just could not believe that insane energy that was about them, from the screen. And so, yes, ladies, there is no point of pointing a woman to a man, getting him his attention on what she has right and especially what she has wrong. We all have eyes, we all look at other people. It's normal. We born humans, we have eyes. It's how you go about it. It's what kind of comments you make. Never put the other woman down. If the only time I say something negative, and usually I say it with my eyes, when I see somebody looking extremely trashy, when a woman is disrespecting herself and showing up in a public place looking like trash. Only in this case, I don't even have to say much, but my face shows it. When I was at the checkout, when that woman showed up looking just like trailer trash, I don't know how worse. I was embarrassed to look at her because we both are women and she allowed herself to go out like this to public. I didn't say a word, but I was mortified and the cashier, she was like, "Yeah." That's like basically she was saying, "I hear you, girl." And we didn't exchange a single word. We just were both frozen. Absolutely frozen. Hi everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to read your comments in just a moment. So, yes, I think that you are not becoming, for ladies who are watching me, you are never less beautiful when you see beauty in another woman, even if she looks completely different than you or she looks similar to you. The most beautiful women you will ever see. Oh, you are so sweet, Yelena. Oh, Elsa. I'm sorry, Elsa. You are so sweet. Uh, Sometimes you'll be sitting, you're maybe in a bad mood, maybe you're traveling somewhere, and here the woman enters the room, and it's not, you don't even understand what's happening, but her energy, her voice, the way she, maybe her smile, the way she holds herself, maybe inspiring you, and maybe she looks similar to you, except you are kind of hunching and shy, and she's walking, she's not arrogant, but her shoulders are open, and she has maybe a flowy dress, and maybe she has some of the imperfections that you think you have, but it's the way she carries herself that she just steals the show, and she just, everybody's kind of getting that beautiful energy that you cannot ask plastic surgeon for. So get inspired by another beautiful woman. Don't try to put her down. Welcome everybody. Let me read. I'm gonna start from the bottom. Good genes, plastic. So I assume men are answering and women are commenting. Let me gotta get a sip of water. Um, Good genes, plastic is temporary, while good genes can last very, very long, which I mean in generations. You know what is funny? If you're a man and you're marrying a woman that have a lot of work done, like she has her nose, being, changed. If she has a lot of plastic surgery, just remember that if you have children, her children are not going to look like your plastic surgery. Your children are going to look possibly exactly like her. Sometimes when in a family there is multiple children, sometimes one child is just a copy of the father and another child is just a copy of the mother. So if you're choosing her because of your certain ideas in your mind, ask yourself a question: would you love your own child if your child would be an exact copy of your woman that you're choosing? Would you still love your child? Would you find your child beautiful if your child would resemble your wife? If you have a daughter and she would exactly resemble your wife and she has a real nose, not cut out nose, just a real human nose, or maybe very prominent nose. I have a friend, and she has very prominent nose, kind of what they call Greek nose, and she makes YouTube videos as well, but her videos are in Ukrainian. It's like a vlog videos, and every other person allows themselves to say, "Oh, your nose, you need to do something. You need rhinoplasty. You need to change this. You need to change." And her husband, he loves her with this nose. He finds her the best mother for her children. He finds her the best wife. They had their turbulences like any relationship, but she has a husband who cares about her, um, loves her, and protects and provides with that very nose. So I just can't believe that people would write all those things to her. So, and you know what is funny? Their children are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. All of their children. I am okay. Somebody asking, are you Russia or Ukraine? So I am I am originally from Ukraine, but ethnically I have a mix of things, including Russian. So go figure. But I live in United States, so I don't know. All right. Stop all the plastic surgeries. Lee's saying stop. You should stop all the plastic surgeries. A lot of women making plastic surgeries because they want to be liked by men. So it's kind of a weird trap, you know women want to be liked by certain men approve women who get the surgeries. So, but when a naturally beautiful woman enters the scene, this what happens: people lose their crap. Nice to meet you, Chris, as well. People can be so superficial. We should love the ugly children. The children are not ugly, that's the thing. Elsa, it is so funny because your last name is like my last name. Only with E and mine with O. Children are not ugly. Children are never ugly. They just have a natural appearance. So if you marry a woman because she has an ideal look, like she has a filter, just know her children are gonna be normal. Is they gonna look like normal her? Just don't be surprised. They are not ugly. They are beautiful with their unique features. I've never had more appreciation for for like women normal features than now, when everybody feel like they have to blow up their lips, cut half of their nose. I've never felt more comfortable in my own skin, and I have never felt more appreciative at unique features. Some people come from certain ethnicities, so they have their own features. They have certain noses, certain eyes. This is their ethnicity. This is their information. They made it through, I talked about this before, they made it through generations, through hundreds and thousands of years, preserving those features. Those are winning features, W, because they last through all these years. Um, so let me read some more. Yeah, so let me read some more comments. Yeah, children are never ugly. Children are always beautiful. She is not a Nazi. Just because somebody has blue eyes and blonde hair, it doesn't make them Nazi. And that's okay to be featured somewhere, no matter what phenotype, what beauty type you represent. That's absolutely ridiculous. Uh, how long take you to learn English? Well, that's a weird question. All my life, I'm still learning. Plastic is not, in fact, fantastic. Oh, plastic is not, in fact, fantastic. Yes, I agree. If I had a daughter, I'd name you Veronica. Thank you, Elsa. You are super sweet. Then we'll have the same name with her. Love your beautiful stuff, discussions. Thank you, Lance. How does someone with no soul ever find a soulmate? That's a good question. Ask Kim Kardashian. I don't know. Oh, thank you. Elsa says I liked and subscribed. Thank you, darling. I appreciate it. We eat healthy. You are gorgeous, sister. Thank you. Thank you. Um, you're correct again. Some men like the different features in a female. I feel that if the man send you for a plastic surgery, you are really his object, his accessory, his fetish, his toy, but you're not a woman. He does not love you. He can love, you know, some other product that is not you. Men want someone who loves them and is devoted to their man. It is really that simple. Well, like my beautiful friend, I'm not gonna say her name, but you know, that's what they have. Hundreds of people are telling that her features are this and that, but they are devoted. She's devoted to him. They have beautiful family, and she has a good self-esteem because she laughs at those comments because she gets to be a wife and have a beautiful family with those features. Men only care if you are easy, minimal investment. Well, there are definitely type of men like that for sure, and but that's not something to strive for. Many are trying to equate her wording into Nazi Germany thinking. So this is so insane, and that's what's the point of the that wasn't the point. Yes, she never said, and this is my genes. These are the only good genes. She just said that she has good genes, and she sure does. She never said these are the only genes, and this is the only type of beauty. I would say that it's now on a lesser side when you see not non-trans, non-plastic, non-green hair, non-piercing, just normally beautiful women. There are several different types of classically beautiful women. You rarely see that anymore. So people lose their mind. Yeah, been playing tricks with photo shoots. She's claiming to be natural beauty, but what if she wasn't she's not an NI, she's actually a natural beauty. Wish Sydney had a splash of freckles and perfect. Yeah, I know. Maybe she does, I don't know. Freckles are pretty. I only understood, only took me a few decades to understand that. Take off the makeup. I love makeup. And I'm not gonna take off makeup because my style, I love a little bit of glamour. Not always, but I like the eyeliner. This is something that I like on myself. So any man who is so rude should go and take care of himself. You don't have to watch me if you don't like my makeup, right? Let's see. How about you put a photo of yourself so we can see your makeup? Or legs are off. She looks like a normal, natural female. Yes. Okay. That's why men leave USA to find conservative, beautiful women. Then the hate is on us. I don't know. Nobody cares. You can find yourself whoever you want. Um, maybe she's depressed. Yeah. All right, just looking real quick. Some more comments. Good evening. Who is from Ukraine, me or Sydney Sweeney? I don't know. It's so funny because it is hilarious because Sweeney is actually very. It's actually very bad if you speak Russian or Slavic, any Slavic language. Sweeney is actually means pigs. So they translate her last name Sweeney. They don't say Sweeney, they say Sweeney because Sweeney sounds fine, but Sweeney sounds like plural for pigs. And it's kind of, kind of funny a little bit. But she's beautiful, whatever her last name sounds like. Hello, NA. It's crazy how a nice looking woman in some okay jeans is causing an issue. Veronica, you definitely have good genes too. Thank you. Thank you, NA. I don't know if you're still here. You know, the funny thing about her, she doesn't even have like insanely. Oi. Oi! I'm sorry, guys. My light. I'm gonna be going soon. Um, you know what is funny about this? Is that she doesn't even have some kind of extreme curves. Uh, I saw. Let me see if I can add more light. Maybe not. I don't know if it's make it. Nah, it's okay. We're just gonna be in the dark. I think I saw a commercial with Beyonce from some years ago, and she had these extreme curves. Like I think she has like very fit curves, so to speak. She had amazing body. I think she must have been training, and she just looked extremely stunning. Like she was. It looks like she I don't know what advertisement was what was she advertising, but that was from some years back. She looks she looked extremely curvy, but also very fit. Like she looked incredible, like just mind blowing. I'm not a fan of Beyonce, but she was just looking gorgeous. And Sydney Shear, she just looks she does look like a normal woman with a particular body type. There was nothing vulgar. Yes, she has very nice, very beautiful, natural, feminine shapes, but they are not over the top and they are natural and they are not extreme. Because now we have been having extreme body, extreme obsession about all those things. I think there are so many beautiful types of women that people just need to accept and appreciate that they have a chance to see and get inspired by what's nature intended. And and there are women again who maybe do specific dances or specific workouts to enhance their features. As long as it's natural, as long as you don't have to go under the knife, it's very beautiful as well. There are women who are doing specific sports and they have very incredible bodies, and some women are just feminine, just having feminine curves, but it's not like one woman against another. It shouldn't be like that, at least. Hello, hello, hello. uh no, I'm not from Kazakhstan. Okay, guys, thank you for the kind words. Thank you. But please remember that I'm not your baby. I don't know you. I'm gonna put a little bit of light. I know it looks a bit insane, but hello, Veronica from Colorado. You are gorgeous. Thank you. I have always thought that you are gorgeous since I found your channel a few years ago. Well, thank you, Joseph. I appreciate this. Appreciate it. Thank you. Um. Okay, guys. Let's see this light. I'm sorry. I didn't know that a light would go off so fast. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate the kind words. Nicholas is saying you are my sweetheart. No, I'm not, but thank you. Yeah, I would love some borscht right now. Yeah, this is hilarious. It's Sweeney. Like Svinya is one pig. Sweeney is two, like plural. When I heard, I remember thinking that when I heard, I didn't know how she looked like, but I was laughing because it's so funny. But she's a beautiful girl, and that's why they translate it in a different way. Okay, guys, I wish I would have some. I wish I was home. I might do a live later, but probably tomorrow. I have actually a very beautiful book that I want to read with you and discuss. So don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy discussions. This book is called The Way of Superior Men, and it's packed with incredible knowledge, and that knowledge is based on understanding the polarity between men and women. It's a beautiful book. I am so impressed with it, and I just want to read a few paragraphs and have a discussion. It's a beautiful knowledge. Yeah, I'm actually not gonna believe it. It's dark, but I'm heading out to the post office. I have to drop a letter. Plural for pigs. Yeah, I mean, but she's so cute. She's so cute. Thank God, she's so beautiful. Um, Albert, what's going on with you? Are you doing okay? Any cognitive decline? Why are you writing such comments? Beautiful Bulgaria women, yes, beautiful women. In Greek, Veronica means icon of truth. Really, that is beautiful. Thank you, Davy. Hello, California. The name Sweeney, primarily of Irish and Scottish origin, generally means small hero or young warrior from another land. That's beautiful translation. That's beautiful. Hello, Alex. Um, Something is wrong with Albert. Yeah, Albert, stop it. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you're trying to make me a compliment that your son is going to call his cat Veronica. Well, if that makes him happy, I feel bad for your son. Honestly, he's a beautiful young man. He has beautiful heart. He's very kind, but I hope that he is able to take care of his health as well. I'm not gonna say anything here, but I hope that he's doing something to get in a better spot for his health. He is a very nice young man. I mean, we about the same age, plus or minus, but you know what I mean. He has a nice heart. He's good natured, very good natured young man. I hope that he is in this couple of years. I hadn't, we were not in touch. I hope that he is take better care of himself. Please tell him I said hello. And I'm not offended. He can call anybody my name if that makes him feel better. Yeah, so guys, tomorrow we are going to read a book. Tomorrow's what, Wednesday? Okay, yeah, either tomorrow or Thursday, because I'm getting on the road for a little bit, but I really want to read that beautiful book. It is so incredibly powerful. Book is targeted kind of for men, but I think it's beautiful for women to read that book. It's just as good. It's called The Way of Superior Men, and it's one of the most brilliant books I've ever read. I've read it some years ago, but kinda not forgotten, but yes, I guess maybe forgotten to an extent. So anyway, my beautiful friends, it's getting super dark. Maybe, just maybe, if I get done with everything, maybe I'll come out and read a chapter before it gets too late. All right. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for joining the live. If you enjoy discussions, if you enjoy just having a space where we can talk without being crazy woke. The Way of Superior The Way of Superior Men, book by David Data. Yes, it's a beautiful book, phenomenal book. I highly recommend it for both men and women, because for women, it's a beautiful book to understand men. When you want to be with a particular kind of man, naturally we don't have understanding for men because we are in many ways are the opposites. And therefore, uh, it's very important for us to understand men as well. But this book explains to men what women are about and how to choose the right woman that would inspire you the most, that would compliment you the most, that would satisfy you the most. You know? Oi, I'm sorry. It truly is a beautiful, beautiful book. Thank you guys for the kind words. I appreciate it. And yeah, we're not gonna read the whole book on a life, but I just want to read a couple chapters. He makes excellent examples for everything. So, all right, guys. Oh, look at this. This I have this flashlight, but it doesn't work that good. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm naturally beautiful here in the dark. Yeah, the days are so much shorter now. It used to be, we would have daylight till 10 o'clock, and now it's already 9:30, and it's dark. Yes, it was so nice when we would have, it would have been 10 p.m. and still a daylight. How beautiful is that? Um, Thank you. Yes, I will read it all. Well, maybe I would read it. Yes. You know, something I want to say about reading. Honestly, I used to be such an avid reader. I used to read so much, and sometimes I would just spend days reading, back in earlier days of mine. Classic literature, novels. Then I kind of got into different insightful, sort of psychological literature, with literature about human nature. Also, I love biographies. I am so hungry for books. I'm a total book hoarder. I have so many books. I have an amazing library. But I've noticed that with the video content, especially with the short video content and with the long form too, I've noticed that I've become sort of not lazy, but I need to make myself reading. I think our mind is kind of aimed to go for the easier, because um when you have to read, you have to put some effort. But I have been reading, like, I started to read more and more, and it have been such immense pleasure and such immense knowledge. And I don't know, I think that our brain is thriving when we are reading, because we are focusing on one thing. There is no pop-ups, there is no there is no advertisement. There is um, an invitation for our imagination to thrive. And so that is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful when you can read a book. So I thought to add something to my content, and that something would be doing some reading of some particular points, where we can read the point or read the paragraph and just discuss it. Yes, we need to push but a comfortable speed. Yeah, I think it's so beautiful when when you're reading, you're literally healing your brain, your mind. It's so pleasant. So I'm trying to really I'm trying to truly embrace these things that used to be natural. That used to be absolutely natural. Thank you, Bass. You're very sweet. I appreciate that. Yes, please come back. I'm gonna try to do the reading probably tomorrow night, or Thursday. I can put it in my community post. In order for you guys to see it, you can consider subscribe to the channels, and I believe most of you will see a notification, but I should be able to go live tomorrow evening or Thursday if for some reason I can, because we are going on a road trip tomorrow. But I should be back by the evening time. Thank you, Bass. I appreciate that. Um, all right, let's see. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I don't have my mods today, but it doesn't matter. I gotta go anyway. I gotta go and drop those letters. You know what? What time is it? I might still come tonight if I can. All right. Thank you guys so very much for stopping by. I will see you very soon. Just remember to embrace the beauty that you have. It's not about looking Photoshop. It's about being you. And somehow we always pay attention to the negative people. Even right now, I'm looking at the chat. There are people who, missing something in their head. There are people who are negative. But I don't do my videos for those people. I do my lives for the people who are waiting for them, who are who want to have the conversation, who want to connect. So I'm enjoying this type of connection, and I want to give advice, like an insight to all the ladies. Just ignore, absolutely ignore. Don't give them a moment of your day. People who love you, appreciate, when you come in a beautiful dress, with a beautiful smile, they're going to be somebody that you make their day, right? So that you are doing for those people who enjoying you, all right? Hello, Puerto Rico. My dream to visit Puerto Rico and the gorgeous beaches. I would like to see that. I need to get myself like a extra strength light for my car because we're gonna be doing some road trips, and I wanna come live even on a road trip, but I need to get more. I have this like clip-on light. I need to get more of those lights. Thank you, Elsa. I appreciate it. All right, ladies, I'm gonna go drop that letter. If I still have some energy left, maybe I will come on later tonight. But otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. And thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you very soon. Thank you. Have a beautiful, most relaxing night.